The way out's the way in, through the hair of the thing, in the Minotaur's lair and the gym, and the maze of ketamine you lay down all over town for the gaze in back rooms and at phases of the full moon. Confused, spent the wages, in the mood for rude, consumed for ages, the dude's your food. Your mate sees no clue you masturbates later, while all the while the paper rates and prices and profits and long waits for toilets and colonics and devices and hydroponics and coat checks and backroom sex and ex-lovers text and door covers and whores on darkroom floors and used rubbers and saws and on another and more. Through peephole saw his pole a poking, eyeing in funhouse mirror, hoping, clocking, trying to grope him. His role to broke the bloke in, get his cocking, grown and woken and swollen and jerking and soaking and spurting, choking and lurking in alleys. On circuits with malice they flirt it's their phallus and flushes and wanking in bushes and rubbing and pushes and kissing and transmitting and lushes. It's in the wording. The phone rings, he wishes. He rushes in slings and slingbacks and mood swings and panic attacks and sequins and dirty macs and mints and full ball sacks and fistules and cracks and crystals and meat racks and sex pistols and trackies and trainers and trailer trash trawlers and flats. He's famous behind your back. Old slappers chatted and blamed us for condom wrappers. Scattered they saw us, it don't matter. Creepy crawlers they bored us with the tone and splattered out the bone and the trunk and the moans and the spunk and the groans down the phone and bunk ups in your home to a sex beat with a honk. Punches sweet meat sunk into fresh sheets. He tries, he hunches and touches his biceps and sit-ups and crunches and lets him get wet and smelly sweat and hair gel and regret and chemical shit. Ripples and kiss and tell, whips and nipples, waits in clinics and hotels. They're not mates but cynics and shits, with knowing winks and armpits and glands and drinks and roving hands on man's things and cans and wham bam webcam. Thank you while trying to spank you and despunk you and skank you and please and thank you and flim flam you. With wanks under trees and trunks and leaves, with his meat round his knees with no pants on. He sees no disease in his frenzies and shags and false friends and slags and chems and fags and camera lenses and porno mags. He pretends he's a star, but he's a liar on gaydar, on Twitter, on websites, in illusions with bites and bruises and Marlboro lights and jack-offs in jacuzzis and dry ice and cruise me with pints under bright lights, peruse me with sighs, choose me with ties and gropes between thighs, lose me with ropes and lies and coke alibis and soft soap and suds for wads and poppers and lads with big choppers as gossip gobstoppers and bags and sauna lockers with keys and orgies in rooms full of steam and hot coals. They cream over arseholes on G, they're fools in a frenzy in whirlpools and discos and big tools. Those homos know where their fist goes for fuck-ups and rip-offs. Had enough of puffs and VIP passes and rough skelly asses and bum cheeks and empty glasses. Leaks with no name, come in threesome and games. The same text every week. He came in paychecks with Kleenex, with checkups and shaved legs in latex and shamed in neck chains and rings in layers with pain and despair. It's degrading, no one cares. It's all fake it with escorts and naked bears and anal warts and no bus fares. And dark power in parks turns you sour with more big cocks in pants and stamina and endurance for it all. Just above the camera in the wall there's a hole that houses your soul and your spirit. There's a loose brick, it's slid to slip out of the exit. At the end of the thing, if you dare, the way out's the way in, from the Minotaur's lair of the sexual prison. Through the hair of the thing, to the fresh air. I just hope you're listening.